Hi guys, it's your crafty camp counselor Lindsay back with another fun craft. This week I thought we'd do a couple more animals because that seems to be one that a lot of people always ask me for. But I wanted to do one that's a little bit different because the past couple months, I don't know how you all have been feeling, but I feel a little cooped up and cramped. But I like to poke my head out, go for a walk, or see what's going on. And that reminded me of a fun little creature named a prairie dog because they like to pop out of their little tunnels, homes, to see what's happening outside, right? So we're going to do our fun little prairie dog. They build elaborate burrows called towns, and this is where 1,000 prairie dogs could live underground. It's amazing. So we're gonna learn a little bit more about them and make a craft. So let's get started. For this, you need a cup. It can be paper or plastic because you're gonna be covering it anyways. A popsicle stick, a couple of shades of brown markers or crayons, whichever you have, scissors, tape, white glue, pencil, Sharpie, and some sort of brush that you can kind of spread the glue around with. That way you get in all the areas that you need to. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. The first thing, which you'll probably need some help from your parents, but because I don't know that kid scissors are necessarily gonna be sharp enough, but I don't want anyone to get any cuts. But you need to get a hole for a slit in the bottom of your cup. Okay, so get some parent help. Okay, but so that's that, and then we're going to cover our cup. So we need, well, I forgot to tell you, obviously, brown paper. Okay, what we're going to do with this is we're going to fold it in half because that's roughly the length of a cup. Obviously, if you have a longer plastic cup, you might want to measure it a little bit before you fold because that'll probably be longer than that. And then we're going to cut down the center. And then because cups are kind of inwards, it won't go around perfectly. So I like to do panels. So you'll see they're kind of panels, right? So to get this, I fold like an accordion, just rough estimate this way, and then I go back the other way. This way it gives me an idea of the size I want to cut them. They don't have to be perfect. So we're just going to cut. I'm just going to show you how to do one so then I can show you how to do the prairie dog. Okay? So the prairie dogs, when they pop out, if they sense danger, they make a really high-pitched bark because they are still a dog, right? So they make a high-pitched dog to let all the rest of the prairie dogs in the tunnel know there's danger. You guys make any sounds like that? I make a lot of sounds, right? A lot of weird sounds. So I'm just going to put glue on here, and then I'm going to take this brush, and because I want to get it even across, because we don't want any bubbles or anything in the paper, and we want it to stick flat, right? So this way I flatten it out, and then I put the paper directly into the lip of the cup, and then press down. Okay, and then I have the panel. So you'll go all the way around, and then once you go all the way around, if you have spots that stick up kind of like this one, you can add like a little dot of glue to help it stay down, and then use any glue that you get on the outside to hold down all of it, kind of rub it down. Okay, so this is your paneling to go around to make his little tunnel burrow. Then we're going to take another piece of paper, or you can use the other half of this one, and we're going to make our prairie dog. Okay, so this is our little friend. Okay, so he's a pretty basic shape. So we'll take our pencil, and his back kind of curves in a little bit, And then his front is more straight up, and then his nose and his head and his ears. Okay? So we have the general shape basically like this. Okay? And then I'm going to just draw a little triangle for his nose, and the end of that's going to come down into his little smile and give him some whiskers and an oval shaped eye with a pupil. Okay? And then we're going to go over this with our Sharpie. That way it stands out when we cut him out and put him in his burrow. Okay. Make sure you get his little line in his ear and his eye. We're going to color the middle of it with the black, his little nose, his smile, and his whiskers. Okay? Then, this is what he looks like. We're going to take our 3 colors of either markers or crayons, doesn't matter which, and I am going to color with the lightest one his little nose, and then add some tufts of fur, because they are furry little creatures. Okay, and then go with the darker brown. Make it look like fur on his neck. And one more color. This way it gives him some dimension and looks more like the prairie dog we want. Okay? There he is, and we're gonna cut him out. After we cut him out, we are going to glue him onto a popsicle stick so we can push him in and out of his little hidey hole. There he is. So for our popsicle stick, I would just put him down just like about this much. Now in order for it to stay, I'm going to put some glue, but then I'm going to put a piece of tape over it. That way I know it'll stay. Okay? So glue the popsicle stick, get a piece of tape, tape him down, and then we can stick him in his hidey hole. Boop. There he is. Boop. I hope you guys had a good time. I'll see you next time. Bye.